Yo, yo, yo.
This man Zach just started doing the water droplet thing.
Absolute
Oh.
menace, bro. Oh, that's funny.
Boy.
All right, y'all go ahead, do your intro.
Man. Back with another weird week of fights, I guess. You could say, Mr. Zach. How you doing today?
I'm actually angry.
John Jones, bro.
Nah, bro.
What are you angry about?
You're gonna hear it, because can't be a top light heavy or top heavyweight fighter in the UFC and not know how to defend fucking takedown, bro.
I mean, it is John Jones.
I don't care who it is,
It's John Jones.
bro. I'm gonna get so heated.
All right.
I'm gonna get so heated when talking about it, bro. I'm still mad about it.
Yeah, we'll get there. Also on the call, we got my boy Shinobi. Shinobi, how you doing today, bro?
Doing fucking amazing.
Always. Yes, sir. How'd you feel about the fights last weekend? I know Zach's a little heated.
Well, as a casual fan, before I was, Habib's the GOAT, 29-0. Then I watched this, and then I went back and watched some other John Jones fights. I was like, actually, I watched the John Jones fights before I watched this fight. But then when he would just absolutely, just completely tore through Cyril Gane, I was like, yeah, bro. He's the GOAT. Undisputed GOAT. Man just went up however much, 43 pounds or whatever.
Yeah.
And took the championship like it was fucking taking candy from a baby.
I mean, 3 years off,
A dirty little French baby
Dirty
can't
little-
defend a takedown.
Man.
Jesus Christ, bro. Literally, he said it. He said he was gonna go out and do this, and you're like, nah. I'm chilling.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, all I want to say is I did call that. I knew John Jones was going to wrestle. Somebody else, though, bro. Tabitha Ritchie, I don't know if you guys caught that part of the fight. Bro, the nastiest armbar. Got Jessica Penne with a nice Harigoshi throw. And got the quick transition to an armbar. Jessica Penne's a vet. It's a judo throw.
Okay. I was a little confused.
Yeah, it's a judo throw. And then a slick transition just to an armbar and finish Jessica Penne.
And that was like, it didn't look like a close fight. Because even on the feet, Tabitha Ritchie was piecing her.
Yeah, she was torturing.
And she put like a crazy pace on her. Where like, I don't think, even if Penny survived that armbar, and say like she survived the rest of the second, I don't think she would have made it to the third. I think Richie put so much pressure and was piecing her up so bad on the feet, it like just getting takedowns at will, which like you don't see people doing that. Jessica Penne.
Yeah, nah, Jessica Penne's definitely a vet. Tabitha Ritchie just looked younger, I guess, just a lot quicker, a lot stronger, a lot more confident too.
Very
She looked
explosive,
super
bro.
confident.
And for her frame too, she's so like so compact.
Yeah. Kind of built almost like Jessica Andrade. Something about them Brazilian women, man. They're just built different.
She's just a fine version of Jessica Andrade.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's
I didn't
crazy.
watch this fight, but just looking at both of these females in front of me, I could have told you the Brazilian was gonna win.
Yeah, I mean,
I could have told you that just by looking at their faces.
yeah. I mean, they're taking over, bro. I mean, Mexico's taking over. Brazil's always been on top. What do you think, though? You think both coming off the win, Tabitha Ritchie versus Amanda Ribas next?
That's a really, like, sometimes like you see on these cards especially, the fights make themselves.
Yeah.
Like it literally like they make themselves, and it just makes everybody's lives easier, everybody's jobs easier, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know who either of those people are.
That was another fight on the card. I'm pretty sure you were there to watch it.
Amanda Ribas.
Oh yeah, I'll watch that one.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I think that'd be a good fight. I think that'd be a solid fight to make next. Little Brazil versus Brazil.
I mean, and it brings a lot of clarity to the division.
Yeah, definitely.
It'll make the waters less muddy.
I mean, Alexa Grasso just made things weird, I guess, for the women.
No, we're gonna get into that too, bro. The last two fights were literally the low light of that card.
It's almost
I'm
like
so upset.
It's almost like the men's bantamweight division. I feel like, but just the champion was more dominant. I guess Valentina is definitely more dominant than I think Aljo, but.
What do you mean, like a fluky win, sort of?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to call it fluky. I mean, Alexa Grasso fought her ass off, but
I'll call it a fluke.
Man, we'll get there.
I don't care who you are. That looked fluky.
You're crazy, bro.
I feel like. Wait. Which fight are we? You're talking about the.
Well, we'll talk about it later. Yeah, that one. Yeah, we'll get into it later.
Yeah, we'll get there. Okay. But anyway, man, Mana Martinez, he was talking some shit during fight week. Coming in against the young South African.
Bro, 22 years old.
Dude. Even Duplessis said he's been just in the gym since he was a child, and just when he was of age, just started picking it up. And he was dominant, bro. Like, he just couldn't stop kicking dude in the nuts, bro. Like, it was unfortunate. And
I
then
swear.
With the eye poke too, yeah.
That was crazy.
I swear to you, bro, I'm kicking him back in the nuts after the second time, bro. I don't care.
He said,
if I was
tit for
Mana
tat,
Martinez,
bro.
I'm loading it up right to the dick.
Yeah.
Bro, the worst part too, Mana's such a solid, like, he's a game fighter. He looks so bad out there compared to like how Cameron Simon fought. He couldn't find his range at all. He overthrew all of his punches, and he just didn't know how to throw a jab.
Yeah.
He didn't know how to fight behind his jab.
Yeah, I mean,
and like I get getting kicked down there 2 times. You know what I'm saying? That has to suck.
It's got to be tough. Take a little bit out of you, and then get poked in the eye.
Yeah, and then an eye poke, bro.
And his shit was already swollen too, so it was just tough.
Which like I get it.
We're jacking in the parking lot at that point.
That's facts.
Nah, bro.
Catch you in the parking garage.
I'm gonna milk that dog. I'm gonna say I can't go on because I'm gonna make sure you're something happens to your record after that, bro. You kicked me so hard. I went to one knee, bro. That's it. It's chalk.
Yeah, bro. I'm immediately meet me in the parking lot, bro.
What
I'm throwing that man through a car window.
What do you think's next for Cameron Simon? You don't think they're gonna feed him someone in the top 10 yet, huh?
No, not even close. He's not ready for a top 10 fight.
You don't think so? You don't think they'll give him one just to test him? Maybe like 9, 10?
No.
Nah.
A top 15, that's a different story.
I mean,
especially in the bantamweight division, like that's a different story. Realistically, if we look at the top 15 for bantamweight right now, I could see realistically him fighting Jack Shore or Chris Gutierrez like the 14 and 15 in the bantamweight division. Like, I could see him fighting one of those two next.
Feed him to Amar. Feed him.
I think Umar would school him on the feet.
What about like Pedro Munoz? You don't think they'll feed him someone old?
No.
No? Gatekeeper?
No.
Just to see? No. Bro, young guy.
No, I think he needs more fights.
Yeah, I guess.
They're not gonna rush him. I feel like they learned their like lessons with like fighters like Mickey Gall.
I mean, come on, bro.
Fighters like Alexander Hernandez, I guess you could say, better example.
Bro, I think Mickey Gall was a bust from the jump, bro.
Mickey Gall is a bum, certified bum, doesn't know how to fight. Watching him get knocked out's the most satisfying thing I've ever seen.
That's fucked.
Actually, I lied. Watching Greg Hardy get knocked out is the best thing I've ever seen. That's so satisfying.
Damn, bro, I was kind of rooting for Greg Hardy. And then
why?
He got knocked the fuck out.
He's a woman beater.
See, I didn't know all this.
Spit on him. Yeah, Greg Hardy's a woman beater, dog.
All I knew was that he was an NFL player, and at the time I didn't know who Tai Tuivasa was.
And he's a certified cheater too. Yeah, he's a certified cheater.
I was like, damn.
he brought his inhaler to a fight and used it like in between rounds. And then the commission, they're dumb enough to ask him, "Is that allowed?" He said, "Yeah, USADA approved it." That's not how it works, bro. You can't use an inhaler. I don't care if you got asthma.
Yeah.
Get better lungs, bro.
That's
Skill difference out here.
I mean,
There's levels to it.
I mean, yeah, there's a big skill gap there. Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know. Adrian Yanez, he's another young guy. 12.
Yeah, but Adrian Yanez has a fight coming up too. That's gonna be a really good fight against Rob Font.
Oh shit, yeah, man.
And I think he's gonna put Rob Font to sleep.
I want to hear y'all's thoughts on the second coming of McGregor.
Juice McGregor. Roided up McGregor at 170.
No, I'm talking
Machado
about
Gregor. Machado Gregor. Fucking. I mean, I guess.
Ian Machado Gary.
Yeah.
Bro just got adopted really like late in life, I guess.
That's
I don't know.
I think he got married, bro.
You think he took his wife's last name?
Yeah.
He's probably a feminist.
I don't know. Not gonna be about saying out of pocket shit. That's out of pocket, bro. But I don't know anything about him. I just know I've seen on TikTok a lot of people comparing him to Conor McGregor.
I mean, Dana White threw him the lob, and he fucking slammed
Bro.
it. I mean,
except for in the first.
Yeah, I saw him get absolutely fucking tapped up in the first round.
He got clipped.
Nah, he got folded.
He definitely got clipped.
If Song Kyan had half a brain, bro, and didn't try to clinch up with him and wrestle with him, and like just separate and just start throwing haymakers, dog. That hype train would have been derailed so fast. But I mean, it is what it is. I feel like now he's ready for like a top 15 opponent. I think now Ian Gary could start looking.
I feel like every time I've seen his fights, I feel like he's one of those people that's gonna get up to the top 15 and then not go anywhere with it. He almost looks like a Paddy Pimblett. Like Paddy Pimblett, I guarantee you he tops one of the top fights. Wow, can't speak. Fights one of the top guys. He's gonna get fucked up.
I feel like that's not even a hot take anymore.
Nah.
After his last fight,
if he fights one of the top guys, he's going to lose.
Last fight was a fluke, low key.
Yeah.
Luke win?
Yeah.
No, it was a rigged scorecard, bro.
It's a fluke.
Yeah, that's not Nah, bro. They had that from the jump. Yeah, and I feel like Patty Loki sort of knew that, so he was like, "Oh, let me try stuff I don't usually do. Or try stuff I don't usually try. Like,
there's no way
just fight for control time."
Yeah.
I think he made himself a villain too. Like he made himself a heel in the UFC after that, just by like saying, "Oh no, I won that fight all 3 rounds." Like,
yeah, no, that was whenever he did that at the end. I feel like he lost a lot of fans. Literally, the amount of Patty hate I saw after that, I was like, God, bro, everybody hates this movie.
I mean, yeah, it's the Conor McGregor effect. Same thing, bro. He's got a lot of fans, a lot of haters, but I mean, the only difference is Conor McGregor was smoking dudes.
I mean, I'm a fan, but
I mean,
I just don't think that he's ready at all for a top fighter.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with him. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what could be next for Ian Gary. Like,
I'll tell you right now.
I don't.
Honestly, they'd probably give him like an older fighter, or somebody like like Alex Morono at welterweight.
You think so?
That'd be a good fight for him. That's a winnable fight.
Yeah.
But Alex Morono's actually a beast too. Like his striking's so ugly, but he's on the tear, except for his last fight where he took on short notice. But before that, he was on like a 2 or 3 fight win streak. He was on the tear. He's solid.
I mean,
Or they could just like feed him to Michelle Pereira.
I was gonna say,
Hmm.
I think it'd be an exciting fight. That's fucking.
That'd be a
sure.
really good fight.
Yeah.
Or they could feed him to Jorge's old ass.
Nah.
Nah, Jorge's gonna retire or get cut after this fight. After he gets knocked out by Gilbert, he's done.
Jorge pulled the ultimate fucking Habib move, bro. Fucking started his own fighting org and shit. He's like
Icon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Icon. It's on a Fight Pass.
That was crazy.
Yeah, me and Zach dove deep on Fight Pass a couple weeks ago.
Bro,
What
Fight
was
Pass
it?
honestly get your bang for the road to the UFC.
Yeah,
It's basically like them trying to it's the UFC trying to compete with one and tap into like the Asian market of fighters because it's so vast.
Yeah, one is too big, bro. I don't.
One's smart. One's one of the smartest orgs. They have such a chokehold over that area.
Bro, there's so
Which
many
I mean,
like great fighters that fight for one.
and you
I don't
can't
think
even,
I've ever watched a one fight in my life.
bro. We should have you watch a one fight. They're
Yeah.
wild.
We're gonna watch one for sure.
Their rules are different than UFC's rules, so you
They
can
headbutt.
you can knee down to opponents and stuff.
And kick down opponents, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you headbutt?
No.
I know you can't have, but
No.
Stupid.
Wait, this isn't UFC 2, bro. This isn't 1994.
I'm telling you, if you could headbutt, I'd be the best fighter. I'll walk out there and just start headbutting the fuck out of everybody. I'm talking.
Parker's listen to Youngboy. Who's just walkout music's NBA Youngboy just.
Walk in, the first thing I do is headbutt.
headbutt G Fuel.
That's funny. You know somebody who needs to get headbutted
No.
into retirement? Julian Marquez, goofy ass.
Bro, yeah, he I don't know. Both of them looked old. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I was watching.
Julian Marquez isn't even that old though. Is the thing, is it? Let's see.
I was watching shout out MMA Guru. I was watching a stream. I'm a huge MMA Guru fan. But he was talking about like I guess he's 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah, it looked like it in that fight.
Yeah, and like I guess he has a podcast going, he has a lot of things going on outside of fighting.
Yeah.
So I mean, the writing's on the wall, bro.
No, yeah, that's him too, bro. Like he's got a personality for it, for sure. Even you can tell like in his post-fight interviews and stuff, bro. Like he's always like super like up and happy and like jumping around like.
Yeah, I
bro,
think
never
he's
seen
shocked.
Yeah, I think it's
He's
it's gonna,
wipe him. He's gone.
You think he'll get cut?
No,
You
I think he'll retire.
Yeah, I think.
I think he'll have like one more fight and he'll retire if he loses that fight, or he'll just straight up retire after this. Because I feel like this is like an eye-opening loss, where like you
Yeah.
beat somebody in the first round, but you gassed in the second and just crumbled.
Yeah. I mean, Barrio, big boy got a gas tank, bro. I mean, that's what
He's got a
always been.
chin too, bro.
That's what he's always been known for, though. But
Yeah, he's
dude's a
durable.
tank. Yeah, I don't know. I think. I mean, I think Barrio will probably fight again in a year. I think we really gotta
Yeah,
dive too deep on him, bro.
Yeah. Marquez took a lot of damage in that second round too.
He got beat up.
Like I forgot to
definitely
like
got beat
his mouthpiece was out for like half that round, and he was just eating shots, bro, like shot after shot after shot. So like I think that is like, you know what I'm saying, when you say the writing's on the wall, and then you see a performance like that, that's where you know it's like it's time. Like save yourself.
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about throwing in the towel, but
That's a good transition.
hey, bro, Derek Brunson,
Speaking.
he looked fine. Like in the first round, he got the takedown.
He was taking the shots well too.
Yeah, he was doing all right, and then the second round, like there was certain points where it just looked like he just stopped. Like it was just like pause and just kept getting hit.
So do you think that run he had was, I don't want to say fluky, but like flash in the pan where he was on a like 4-fight win streak where he beat like Edmund Shabazian. He beat Kevin Holland.
Yeah, Jared.
Before he got crucified by Cannonier. Yeah.
Darren Till, Kevin Holland, Edmund Shabazian, and Ian Heinisch. And then his fight before Ian Heinisch was Izzy.
Yeah.
We all know what happened there.
Question.
Yo.
What do y'all think is next for Duplessis?
Bro.
I hope he fights Robert Whittaker and gets slept.
Because from what I saw, he does not deserve his 6th fucking middleweight ranking.
He needs to have surgery, so he's going to be out for a while.
Bro was so tired by that second round. If he fights... Hold on, let me just go back to the...
I mean, Derek Brunson...
if he fights anybody other than Paulo Costa in the top 5, all of them are just going to sit there and wait till he's tired and then slump him.
So Duplessis, like, his nose is so messed up. Like, Joe Rogan said it on the broadcast during the fight, but, like, he didn't really, like, talk about it that much. His nose is, like, destroyed. Like, he can't breathe out of his nose, so he has to be a mouth breather. So a lot of the times it looks like he's gassed when he's not.
Yeah.
For real, he looks like he looks gassed after throwing like 2 punches, but he's not. Or like that's what he says.
Look at his body language. Bro's throwing, like barely even throwing.
I think that's just how he like. I don't say that's how he fights. I think that's like just like as the fight goes on, that's how he starts looking, especially with the output that they had in that first round. And the amount of wrestling Brunson did on him, which I don't even know how Brunson tires out like that. You were on top of him, bro. There's times for breaks. There's times for you to recover.
I don't even know if it was tired, bro. Literally just looked like he just like stopped. Like it was like.
Well, he got.
I mean, when Duplessis was on top and he hit him, I mean, he was definitely out for a second. But there was like a time on the feet where he just like stopped.
I think if he didn't get hit that last time, they wouldn't have thrown in the towel. Which, like, I don't think you've ever seen, like, a corner stoppage like that recently. Or, like, your team throws in the towel.
But the thing to me, too, is, like, they threw in the towel, like, at the bell. Like, you
think they thought he was going to lose?
It was end of the second.
Yeah.
When they threw in the towel, yeah.
Which is, why would you throw that in mid-round?
That's what, and at like the very end, like why don't you wait?
But he didn't even argue it either.
No, not at all. But like still, I think you wait at that point. Like you heard the 10-second clicking. I mean,
you think he told them, he's like, if I start getting pieced up, just throw it in.
Probably.
Because like he wasn't upset about it at all.
Yeah, he probably.
He just tweeted out his retirement, whatever. Which, like I said before, well, yeah.
Yeah, I heard it in the post-fight interview. He said thanks to everybody that watched my career. So I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming if he lost. It was a good streak though.
He said before this fight that if he loses, like this was his last like run.
Mm-hmm.
He said that after he lost to Cannonier. So like that, like I said, the writing was on the wall. He was already especially in mixed martial arts, if you're thinking about retiring and you go out and you have a fight, you're already done.
Yep.
Having that mindset, you're already losing.
Yep. Yeah. The second that retirement thought enters your head, and that's with a lot of sports, not even just MMA. It's just you're immediately taking as much passion as you had before out.
You know who else looked like they had some passion, bro? That Ohio boy. You always want to talk about Ohio. Cody Garbrandt showed it, bro. Cody Garbrandt showed it. The pride of
Ohio. The only reason I can stand that garbage state.
Whoa.
I hate Ohio.
Bro. Don't come at Jay's state like that.
It's okay. Crazy. Jay don't want to be there either.
That's crazy, bro. No, Cody got it done, though. He got it done.
Florida man.
You look good.
He did. Trevin Jones was talking some shit during fight week. talking about gonna push the pace, try to stay in his face. Do you think Trevin Jones is gonna get cut?
Yes.
I think he's gone.
Even I
this one.
think that just based off
He needs
his
to be
record.
cut.
Yeah, I think if he hasn't already.
Bro's 13-10 now. Most UFC fighters I've noticed from watching UFC, they're at least positive like 10 wins.
Yeah.
And Bro's 13-10. And he also just fought Cody Glassjaw Garbrandt. Bro literally almost won too at the end in the third round. He caught him and then just didn't do anything with it.
I don't think Cody was in trouble. I think Cody was coasting.
He wasn't in trouble super bad, but like it was you could tell he got caught. And he just
but I think at the same time, he was coasting. So I mean, people were complaining. I saw that Cody wasn't throwing like how he used to fight, which you're not going to make everybody happy here, obviously, because the same people were complaining that he's not throwing like he used to, are the same ones who complain when he does that and he gets dropped. Like you gotta make your mind up, bro. Also, what's up, Kenneth? How you doing, bro?
I was gonna mention that somebody typed in chat, and I was just letting y'all go.
Oh, I can't even see. It's got to be YouTube chat. I think I can only see Twitch chat.
Yeah, you have to hit. Are you on Streamlabs?
Yeah.
You have to hit it says like multi-stream chat.
Yeah, I see.
And it shows both.
Alright.
Yeah. But I missed a lot of the other fights just because I had to scrim up until I watched the co-main and main. So, y'all can just fill me in on kind of what happened.
The main card was really good.
All I gotta say is I went 6 for 7 on the night on my predictions. I missed Valentina Shevchenko. I really thought she was gonna win that. Went 6 for 7 on the night.
Yeah, we're gonna go over that one.
Yeah.
But to open up the main card, which say what you want about who he is, or if he deserved it or not, especially about like fighting Jamie Pickett of all people. Bo Nickel went out there and got it done after kneeing him in the nuts.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
what's up with everybody in nut shots?
It was
for real, bro.
There was a lot of them. There was a lot of them for sure on this card.
They found the equation.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was.
But I mean, yeah, that knee to the nuts pretty much allowed him to take him down, close his legs up, let him close his hands. And then it took him fucking 2.5 minutes to get an arm triangle, but he eventually got it. I don't know. I can't even.
I'm gonna say this right now. He's gonna fight a top 15 opponent, or even an opponent better than Jamie Pickett, and he's gonna struggle.
Yeah.
Doesn't he only have like 5 MMA fights?
This is his 4th.
Yep.
Or third or 4th.
This is his 4th.
Yeah, his 4th. So he's 4-0.
How did he get in the UFC so fast?
Dana White's Contender Series. He's also a Division I wrestler who was like an All-American national champion back-to-back. Bo Nickel was like, he's bred for MMA.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
But still,
go ahead.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm impressed yet.
You shouldn't be proud of that.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, I think the wrestling will take. I mean, look at Khabib. The wrestling will take you where you gotta go. But I want to see him like fight. I want to see somebody throw hands with him.
If he's throwing hands, he's getting dropped.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I like.
It's gonna be worse than when Pat Downey got dropped and knocked out, and then he got cut from Bellator right after.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be worse than that.
Say that, but I mean, I'm not trying to compare him to Khabib or anything. But like Jay said, wrestling will take you far. If he just doesn't get hit because he's wrestling so much and people can't deal with his wrestling because of how good he is at it, then he could be a top contender.
Wrestling and sambo are two different things.
Which is also very true. Sambo kids are different.
At the same time, though, like I get what you're saying. Like, oh, who's gonna be able to stop his wrestling to be able to actually make him stand up and strike, bro? One, literally, like Derek Lewis in Curtis Blades, one good timed uppercut is gonna he's gonna stop wrestling. He's gonna be sleeping on the floor.
Yeah, good time uppercut, good time knee.
But like you know what you're getting into. I think like it's like Volk should be the poster child of what to do when you're going to be fighting a wrestler or sambo or a grappler in general.
Yeah.
You go out and you get the best you can get, and you dedicate your camp
To that.
to being able to minimize opportunities and to be able to compete in that area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like Vogue went as far as to literally wrestling people that were like light heavyweights to get used to having someone that heavy on his back.
Yeah, I mean, Volk is a tank.
Volk is insane.
Yeah, he's a.
Obviously, they're not
I'm
going
all about
to be at the level Volk is, but you get what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying? Like that is the game plan you should be following.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, yeah. As far as I know, Connor tried to follow that game plan going against Khabib, and Khabib just destroyed him.
I mean, he got Dillon Danis. Like Dillon Danis, like in jiu-jitsu, like you can't discredit him. Like he's done things in jiu-jitsu that I've never done. Obviously, like he's. I don't want to say like what's the best word you'd say, Jay? I wouldn't say elite.
He's good at he's a very high class jiu-jitsu
Wait, for who?
person.
For Dillon
Dillon
Danis, because that's who he brought in for that Khabib fight.
Man.
He's a clown, certified.
He's an absolute clown, bro. I don't got no words for Dillon Danis.
Out here trying
bro.
to fight YouTubers.
Yeah, I mean, nah, bro. He don't even, bro. Jake Paul would, I think, put the hands to Dillon Danis, bro. I think he would. I think Jake Paul would probably knock Dillon Danis out. To be honest, yeah.
That's a different story, though.
Yeah. Let's not even get into that.
But I mean, honestly,
Shout
this
out Tommy Fury,
works for like or the next fight on the card with Jalen Turner and Gamrot. Like I understand Gamrot took it on short notice, but Jalen had to know that on the feet he's piecing him up.
Yeah.
He has to be ready for those takedowns. And I mean, like obviously, like he made mistakes in the fight, which you know it's things you're just gonna do when you're in that flow state, you know, which it's like 50-50 you're hoping it's going to work. Like if he's in on a single leg, don't throw a flying knee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think that was I'm not going to say it was a robbery because I don't think it was a robbery. I think it was a really close fight. I just think that like Gamrot didn't do enough with most of those takedowns.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like I guess I was gonna say like a Islam when he was with Volk, but I went back and watched it, and I guess he was kind of active. But
I mean, they both were active on the ground.
yeah, it just didn't look like Islam was really like doing much, but he was trying. But Gamrot, I mean, I don't know, short notice. Jalen Turner's a dog, bro.
Yeah.
Jalen Turner will always be a dog. He's young too, which I think is gonna benefit him.
I think this is gonna help him.
Yeah.
And if he were smart, I would say like he didn't take a lot of damage. I think he should turn around, obviously recover and whatever. Try to get at least one more fight in by the end of this year, which we're only in March right now. So like he has time.
I think he'll fight 2 more times at least.
I the only reason why I'm saying one more time, I feel like the next fight he's gonna have is gonna be like a
barn burning.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a
like
big
it's
one?
gonna be yeah. I think he's gonna grind out on. I think I know who he's gonna fight next too.
Who do you think?
I think he's gonna fight Arman Sarukian next. Like that makes sense.
Yeah, that's an interesting fight.
That makes sense. He fought Gamrot before Gamrot fought Dariush and lost to him.
Yeah.
And he lost to Gamrot.
Man, that would be fun to
Like,
watch.
and it as far as like rankings wise, it makes sense too.
Yeah.
Because when you look at the rankings, they're what? I think they're like right next to each other. Yeah. Gamrot's 7 and Sarukian's 8. Jalen Turner's still at 10. Like the only other fight that would make sense for Jalen Turner would be Dan Hooker. Like rebook that fight. And even then, that'd be like a tune-up for Jalen.
What about RDA? RDA's just sitting there.
I think it'd be a good fight for Jalen to see how he's improved on his takedown defense.
I mean, yeah, because that's about all RDA would do.
Yeah, try to wrestle.
Dude, he's ancient, bro. He's got to be like
His upper
38.
30s.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
38.
Yo, I don't know much. Oh my God, he's from Kazakhstan. I don't know much about this person Jeff Neal fought.
Ravkat,
Yeah, but I had him winning.
that's my
I don't
boy.
know why. I just had a feeling that was one of the only other fights I predicted.
Yeah,
I had a
that's
feeling
that
I said he's
dude.
gonna win.
Jay says I love him too much, but
yeah. Hold on. Zach.
That man's- that man's the
was
future, bro.
Zach was he was
I was churnt, bro. That man's a beast.
he was me riding a little bit. That was
I mean, hey, bro, it is
he
what
was
it is.
he was fanboying. He was
Them
fanboying. That was
Kazakhstanians
funny.
are different, bro. I'm telling you.
That was
Well,
funny.
no, like he's like a genuine like undefeated prospect. Where like he just had like one of the toughest tests you could have in the UFC. Where like Jeff Neal's losses are all good losses,
Yeah.
and he just did something nobody's done to Vincente Luque.
Also, you know, he has the thing,
Like,
or
on
the
the
thing,
feet.
you know, he has a thing that's going on with his heart too, and I don't know, like, if that's what, like, you think that's had something to do with him coming in 5 pounds over?
Jeff Neal?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
he had some.
Oh, I heard him talking about
it
it.
was. I don't.
Yeah.
It might not have been his heart. It was some condition.
I don't think,
But it didn't. I mean, like, he fought like.
and
He
he
was
would have been
alright.
he would have been medically cleared to fight.
I mean, yeah.
So is this dude from Kazakhstan? Is he more of a wrestler or is he like?
Right.
Nah,
he's
bro, he
he's
does
a dog.
everything.
He's a dog.
He does
bro.
everything.
Yeah,
Dog.
he's a
He
dog.
puts you to sleep on your
I was about to
feet,
say,
bro.
I'm looking at the total strikes right now, and he literally doubled his strikes.
Yeah. Yeah, he's an absolute animal. Bro,
And
I want to see him versus Hamzat.
I think he'd be Hamza.
never
COVID
seen
just
him fight. I'll have to go watch some. Of those
COVID
fights.
destroyed Hamza.
And
I don't
becoming
think-
friends.
I don't, bro. I just think
Jimenez.
Gilbert Burns is that good, bro. I think.
No, people don't understand how bad Hamza had it. Hamza had to retire. Like he technically retired because of how bad COVID hit him. He obviously came out of a retirement, but that's how affected he was by it. I think Shafkat, he obviously isn't perfect. Like, he obviously shows he has a good chin
Mhm.
against Jeff Neal, who's bro's name's Hands of Steel. Like, he drops people. Like I said, he slept Luque. First person ever to do that.
Yeah.
I watched
That
it.
being said, though, like his head movement's not there. He leaves himself open after throwing punches because he takes too long to reset. But as far as like even in the wrestling, I think it'd be interesting. I just don't think Hamzat's
You think in
Hamzat's there.
you think in the wrestling it would be interesting?
Yeah,
bro.
Shafkat's huge for a welterweight. He's huge for a welterweight.
So is Hamzat though, bro.
Yeah.
I thought Hamza was moving to middleweight because he couldn't make the welterweight.
He's probably gonna fight middleweight.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I thought I saw somewhere that he was.
I
fighting
think if he's
middleweight.
smart, he'll fight middleweight. Nobody wants to fight him in middleweight. I think Bro, if he moves up to middleweight and fights Duplessis, I'd be so happy to see that. Get revenge for Darren Till.
I'm telling you, bro.
That'd be a
If
smart
Hamza
play.
moves to middleweight, bro, I don't think the only person who has a chance of beating him is I don't even know if Izzy has a chance of beating him, to be honest. Just because I feel like most of the middleweights that are in the top like 6 are nowhere near the wrestling level that Hamza's at. Like nowhere
Whitaker.
near.
Whitaker has the only chance to beat him.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm saying that's not like Izzy or Pereira right now. I'm saying like top. I think Whitaker, which like Robert Whitaker is just literally it's crazy. He's only like 30 years old. He's getting better and better.
If Izzy loses this next fight and Robert Whitaker then fights for the championship, I think he'll become champion. Just because how terrible fucking I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Pereira.
Yeah, how terrible he is at grappling. If you're letting Izzy do that to you, bro, if he fights Robert Whitaker, it's over.
I think if Izzy loses this fight coming up, he's gonna move up to light heavyweight.
You think so?
Yeah, light
that's a
heavyweight's
hot take.
That's a
light
real hot
heavyweight's
take.
wide open. Look at the reason why he moved up to light heavyweight before. He was fighting a 40-year-old Jan Blachowicz, who's a kickboxer. Right?
He's a wrestler.
He was a wrestler for that fight. Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
I think Izzy low-key could pull a John Jones, take a few years hiatus, like a year or two, gain like 20 pounds of muscle to where he only has to cut like 2 pounds to fight light heavyweight.
I don't even think
But
he would
other
need
than
a
that-
few years. I think he'd be able to do it within 1 year.
Yeah, like a year and a half. But like that's just I don't know. I feel like the competition's different at light heavyweight. I think there's more competition in middleweight, but like at light heavyweight, they're gonna be a lot fucking stronger than the
Think about
people
it.
in middleweight.
Light heavyweight, he's gonna get shot to the top right away. Look what they did, like with
John Jones.
no,
I don't know
Chris
what you're
Weidman.
talking about.
Chris Weidman. Chris Weidman fought Dominic. Chris Weidman used to be middleweight champ. He's the guy who knocked out Israel Adesanya, or not Israel Adesanya, Anderson Silva.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, he knocked out Anderson Silva.
That was I've watched that fight. That was a fluke. Anderson Silva just got too cocky.
Yeah,
Not
that
the
wasn't
second.
a fluke.
Oh, actually, hold on.
The first
I'm
one,
the
the
first
first
time-
one,
the
Anderson
first
Silva
time-
broke his
The
leg.
first time it wasn't. No, the first one he
I'm
knocked him
talking
out. The
about-
second one he broke his leg. I thought.
It was Chris
Maybe
Weidman,
not.
right? The one that he was
Yeah, I
trying to
think
sit
you're
there
right,
and
I
like
think you're right.
act like he was hurt, and
Yeah.
then he got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, that was in their
Yeah.
first fight, and then the second fight is when he broke his leg because he checked a leg kick, and Silva's leg literally wrapped around his shin. It was so gross.
Oh
Ew.
my god, bro.
Yeah, I saw that fight too.
But even then, like I feel like it's not a bad move for him. It wouldn't be a bad move for Adesanya.
I think it
bro,
would be.
yeah.
I think he would. I think that he would lose most of the top 4 people in light heavyweight would beat him, including Jamal.
See, Jamal Hill's the only one that I don't think would be Izzy. Izzy would just be too.
You don't
quick.
think would be easy?
Nah, Izzy's too quick.
I think Jamal Hill would catch him and sleep him.
I don't think so.
If
I don't
he
think-
were to
I
be,
don't think-
I'm not saying Izzy would beat him
Yeah.
or would lose to him. I'm saying if he were to lose to him, that's how it'd be.
Yeah.
I think
that's
Yuri,
fair. I think.
nobody's gonna touch Yuri.
Yeah.
I think we're in the same situation for both Izzy and Kamaru Usman. More so Kamaru Usman than Izzy. But where after they just both had a fight, both got knocked out round 5. Their next fight is gonna test to see if they're about to pull a fucking Iceman and have a glass jaw, or they're gonna come back with a vengeance and start fucking everybody up again.
I mean,
In my opinion, it's going one or two fucking ways. It's either they're gonna come back and start fucking up everybody, or they're gonna get fucking knocked the fuck out again.
I mean, time will tell.
I don't know.
Exactly.
You want to talk about comebacks, though?
Comebacks.
Valentina immediate rematch.
Oh yeah. Immediate. She said, "I want the rematch."
I think she got bored and was like ready.
I think what I was gonna say earlier. I think there's the same exact situation with her in this fight that it was with Amanda Nunes and the
Juliana Pena.
Yeah, like she got in there, she was too cocky, overconfident, ended up losing, and then she's gonna come back when they rematch and just absolutely fuck her up.
Put a hole in her head.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't think there's any way Valentina loses a rematch unless it.
Bro, she's not training in Japan anymore. She's going straight back to Thailand.
Yeah, I don't even think it was the hands that was the problem. I mean,
even in the grappling, she was winning.
Yeah, I think Valentina.
Like I said, it was very fluky.
I don't think
like
it
you
was
can
fluky.
say, "Oh, we drilled it, whatever." It's very fluky that it happens in the fight, though. Exactly how you drilled it, where you take her back on a spitting.
Well, I'll wait to say that until we get to John Jones thing. But
Go to jiu-jitsu, bro. I promise you, go to jiu-jitsu, and then like when you go back the next day and you're like warming up and you're doing shit that you couldn't do like the day before, like you're rolling, and you're just doing shit that you learned the day before, like last week.
Obviously
bro,
you're gonna learn.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's just a read. It's like, okay, like video games, bro. We're playing COD, bro. It's like you're making a read, and she just read the. Valentina threw it a couple times. Like Alexa Grasso just picked up the signs and read when she was gonna throw it, stepped it, and then just took her down.
Mm-hmm.
She caught her when she was off balance and got. I mean, it was an easy takedown because she was on one leg.
Immediately back control.
And yeah, she had a back take. Then she just squeezed.
Mm-hmm.
Like she didn't even try to fight for the neck. Really, she just got a wrap on her and squeezed.
She had both hooks and everything. She had a body lock, and I mean,
but
there was no way she was getting out.
She was fighting good the whole fight.
Who, Grasso or Valentina?
I mean both of them, honestly. But I was talking about Alexa Grasso.
Yeah.
She fought very well the whole fight. I mean, I guess well deserved.
I think it's one of those situations of 9 times out of 10, Valentina wins that, and it just happened to be that one time. And next time, it's not going to be that one time. Next time, like Zach said, she's coming out there and she's going to punch a fucking hole in her face.
Yeah. I think she's going to get done by head kick. She's going to fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to base.
I think Valentina...
Spinning heel kick right to the jaw.
Yeah.
But I think this is something Valentina needed.
Agreed. I think that
was going to make her hungry again.
Yeah, I think that was what Amanda Nunes needed whenever she lost to Juliana Pena.
Yeah.
Because they're both dominant ass champions, and they just eventually you start being like, damn, bro, can I even lose?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or it's like not even fun for them anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When all you do is win, you're like, fuck, dude, I need a challenge.
She even said
like what Izzy said.
Yeah, like somebody.
Like Izzy was like, I'm literally lapping the division. Somebody give me a challenge, and then he got knocked the fuck out.
History repeats itself, bro. Man, that's a fight I'm looking forward to, bro. I already know what Zach thinks, but I think Izzy gets it done, bro.
Nah, Pereira's gonna sleep him.
Nah, bro.
It's gonna happen again.
Nah.
I think Izzy gets it done round 1.
No.
Wow.
Teixeira's not fighting anymore.
Yeah, round 1's crazy.
Teixeira's not fighting anymore. He's gonna dedicate his time now strictly to Alex Pereira. So Alex Pereira is gonna have full camps, just strictly like working jiu-jitsu every day, all day, working his kickboxing all day, every day.
I'm telling you, Izzy's going to come out and spinning heel kick him right in the fucking side of the head, and he's gonna knock him the fuck out in the first. I'll give it 2.5 minutes.
It's a bold statement, bro.
It might be a bold statement, but watch 2 months from now or a month from now. Watch.
I hope you put your house on that.
I'm glad this is being recorded because I promise you that's how it's gonna happen.
I hope you put your house on that, and then like the next day and be like, "Dang, where you sleeping?" He's like, "In my car." So I don't got a house no more because that's not gonna happen.
Bro,
You heard a
car
Mystic
is
Matt
crazy.
call me Mystic Shinobi because
Nah.
motherfucker, that's what's gonna fucking happen.
First round
Smoking-
is crazy, bro.
What does Zuma say? Smoking the papaya?
Bro, the
Yeah.
pond.
I'm not smoking papaya. I'm making a promise. As Paul
Okay.
Heyman says, I don't do promises, I do spoilers.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Funny.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Izzy gets it done round 1.
Alright, we'll see.
Anyway,
We'll see.
Spoiler alert.
spoiler alert, John Jones is him.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Goat doing goat things.
Yep. I mean, what can you say, Zach? You're upset. He's the GOAT. He's the best to ever do it.
I mean, bro.
The GOAT greatest of all time.
Cyril Gahn looked like a fucking clown, bro.
Durgan needs to
Which-
reassess his career.
Yeah, he
Which
needs
I
to.
will say, after watching John Jones' old fights and seeing what he was doing to people, I immediately knew that Cyril had no chance. Because I knew the second that he faced somebody that was a wrestler, he had no chance. If Francis, it's the same situation with Izzy and fucking Alex, fucking I don't know how to pronounce his last name, and fucking Izzy with Francis and Cyril Gahn. If Cyril Gahn was letting fucking Francis and Ngannou do that to him, John Jones was gonna fucking do what he did.
I think Gon needs to take his wrestling serious, which you guys need to also understand. He's very new to MMA still. He's like 4 years into his MMA career. It's not like he's been doing this his whole life. This isn't something where he's bred into it. This is new for him. He has less than 15 fights in his career.
Yeah,
He's already in the UFC.
But like you would think, right? Like, all right, he was a successful. Was he in Glory or K1?
I think K1.
I think he was in K1. But I mean, he was successful. I mean, you've been in the UFC for 4 years. You think at some point, right, you should learn how to wrestle.
But I also think his mindset was like, there's no way John Jones is going to try to wrestle with me. He's probably going to try to strike and try to prove himself.
You know who Cyril Gahn kind of reminds me of?
Who?
Paulo Costa.
No.
Yeah, bro.
Low key,
No.
yeah. Low key,
Not at
I agree,
all.
bro.
Yeah.
That is kind of like.
Not at all.
I mean, he
The only difference.
definitely doesn't want the Stipe smoke. He doesn't want
Yeah.
that.
Ooh, Gon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are crazy.
If, and only if, I'll say if and when Stipe beats John Jones, bro, nobody.
You think Stipe's going to beat John
unless
Jones?
he beats him and retires, I'll say if. I don't want to say and when yet. But nobody wants smoke with either one of them.
Yeah, no,
to be
John Jones
honest.
is gonna steamroll Stipe. I'm sorry to tell you.
I think you're crazy.
I don't care who wins that. Actually, no. I'd want to see Stipe win, but I don't care. I want Cyril Gahn to go to fucking Dagestan. I want him to take a year, not a Darren Till year, an actual full year of drilling, day in, day out, eat, sleep, repeat, sambo, jiu-jitsu, whatever it needs to be for him to actually be a legit heavyweight. Because what's going to happen is he's just going to fall behind. Like, bro, the future is Aspinall. Tom Aspinall is the future of that division. Tom Aspinall, realistically, is going to be the man. If anybody does it, he's going to be the one to beat John Jones.
That's funny.
If Stipe loses, I will say if Stipe loses,
bro, yeah, I get that's a fair take. I was just looking at Stipe's resume before this last Francis Ngannou fight, bro, and it's like ridiculous.
This is all I have to say.
He hasn't lost
To what
since.
Zach just did.
He hasn't.
You're funny. Your face sort of looks like his.
Stipe hasn't lost since December 13th, 2014 to Junior Dos Santos, bro.
Stipe lost to DC.
Yeah,
Or,
and he
oh yeah,
lost.
okay. Yeah, you're right. The
Which
first
like
one, I
he
forgot
was
about
getting eye
that.
poked. He was getting eye poked, so like I put an
think-
asterisk next to that because that was a dirty fight.
Yeah. DC's
But
I
not
think
he
the
pussy.
came
only
back-
person who's beating DC or beating John Jones would have been Francis Ngannou,
Mm,
just because
No.
the sheer power
No.
difference.
No, John Jones would have outclassed him.
I don't even think there's
John
that.
Jones
I
would
don't even
have
think
jumped on
there's-
his back and subbed him.
Yeah, there's not. I don't even think there's really that much. There's a power difference, obviously, but I don't think there's a very big power difference.
Not
between-
that much, bro. He fucking Francis Ngannou has to cut weight to get to or to get to heavyweight.
Okay, he's
I
got
think
John
Cyril
Jones
Gane
can-
showed
John Jones,
muscle.
bro. John Jones can put that on so easy.
But
That's the
I
only
think
thing.
I think Cyril
An
Gane showed the
extra
best way to
25
take his
pounds?
punches too.
John Jones could, bro. John Jones could be. He beat from 205 to 249. I mean, it was 3
In
years,
yeah, it
but
took
he
3
was-
fucking years.
but there,
Though.
2 years ago he
Well,
was posting
also-
on Instagram and he was 240 pounds.
gotta
Deadlifting
think about, too,
600.
Gotta think about too. He's taken no damage for the past 4 years. He's-
Yeah, he's fresh. He's 35.
He's fresh and his chin's solid.
He's 35. He's in his athletic prime. That was a tongue twister for a second.
So,
Bro,
like,
Might be-
I don't know why
see,
we're-
his
hold
chin
on.
Might be strong.
Why are we talking about this? Francis is in the UFC. He's not coming back to the UFC.
oh, I was talking about John Jones.
I was talking about the UFC or him. I was saying that because I think that was the only person who had a chance of beating John Jones. I think he'll retire a heavyweight champion.
You think John Jones will?
No.
I
I
don't-
think Tom Aspinall will beat him.
I don't think he'll fight after Stipe.
You think he'll retire?
Yeah,
Good. So long. Good riddance.
I think that'll be both of their retirement fight.
Undefeated, undisputed hit and run champion.
Because I mean, Stipe is what 39.
Yeah, he's old.
Let's talk about the real person who's going to be John Jones, Tai Tuivasa. Imagine you just.
I mean,
watch
you
him
can
on
wish.
HBO.
That'd be cool.
That'd be crazy as fuck.
Ty needs to. Ty
I need
needs
to
to.
reassess what his MMA life is.
I
You
mean,
can't just stand and bang with
he's-
everybody.
he's lost to monsters, which like nobody's putting respect on Sergey Pavlovich's name, but they need to, because he's a beast.
No, I agree. He's lost to great fighters, but he's lost to great fighters because he needs to do something other than just go in there and try to stand and bang with them. Because you can't do that with everybody. He did
Yeah.
that with Derek Lewis and then thought he was invincible.
Which I mean, he did drop Derek Lewis, Greg Hardy.
Yeah, bro was just on a knockout streak and was like, "Damn, bro, I can't even get touched. I'm about to go knock everybody out." Now
And then
lost,
he fought-
2 times in a row.
Well, yeah, he fought the
Knocked out both
Russian
times.
Francis Ngannou.
Do you think if this fight that just happened last weekend was Cyril Gane versus Stipe, I think it would have not went the same way, but you think Stipe still would have won?
No,
Yes,
I think Cyril would have beat him.
I think Stipe.
I don't think I don't think Stipe would have wrestled with him. I think Stipe would have stood up with him.
Yeah, Stipe would wrestle him for sure. I think.
I don't think so.
It definitely wouldn't go the way that this one went.
I think it would be a mix of both. I think Stipe would do both, and then make Cyril fucking nervous about the wrestling, and then end up slumping him.
Cyril has a good chin.
It doesn't matter if you have a good chin if you're getting caught with a combo. If you get caught with a combo, anybody will go down. Look at
I don't
Izzy.
think he'd get
We saw
caught.
Izzy literally never get knocked out. Even fought a
Hold
light
on.
heavyweight and not get knocked out, and then
That's
Pereira caught him, and it was over.
Izzy got
that's a
clipped.
different story. That's a different story.
How is
'Cause
that a
Pereira-
different story?
Pereira has that freaking that tribe strength. That
Okay,
desolate middle of nowhere in Brazil
Okay.
strength.
Okay.
Bro, his nickname's Poetan Hands of Stone. He has a tattoo of rocks on his hand, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, he's crazy.
You're
That
saying
man-
like
Is it on both
making my
hands?
point. Anyone
Huh?
It's on both
can
hands.
get
No, just one, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
his
sure.
left hand.
Yeah.
It's gotta be
The same one he used to drop Izzy.
All right.
It doesn't matter. Anyone's a
Not going for the Izzy slander.
Literally, everyone's fucking human. You can get knocked out. No matter how good your chin is, you can get knocked out.
Yeah, I'm not saying you can get knocked out.
But you just were saying it's nah. So
I don't think it would happen. No, I don't think it would happen against Stipe.
I'm telling
that
you,
doesn't mean he can't get knocked out. He got dropped against Tuivasa.
Any single person can touch you once, no matter how good your chin is, and your body can just say, "Fuck this, I'm out," and you get knocked the fuck out.
I guess time will tell.
You just got knocked the fuck out, man.
Yeah, I guess.
Only time will tell.
We'll see. I'm interested to see how the heavyweight division goes after this last fight.
July, bro. We only got a couple more months.
Yes, sir. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Shoot, these next couple weeks are gonna be fun, bro. I cannot wait.
Yeah, and this weekend's gonna be a banger.
Jan.
Jan and Marab.
Yep. Then next weekend, Kamaru Usman.
Yeah, I'll just send you my picks for that one.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be gone, huh?
Be in the middle of the ocean for that, dog.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're gonna pump out content as much as we can.
Yeah, we're gonna get it out.
Send it out. Give you guys the content you've been waiting for.
There's so many fights.
Yeah, we're gonna eat a lot of ass. I mean, what?
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day. Every night.
At least twice.
At least 3 times a day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I'll up it to 6.
Up it to 6 a day? You're crazy.
6.
All right. Thank you, everybody tuned into the Cage. Like he said, we're going to try to get this out as much as possible. So
you're going to catch us on tomorrow, too.
Yeah, stay tuned on YouTube, Twitch. Got another episode coming tomorrow. It was a little bit late, but we're going to get this shit out. And yeah. We'll catch y'all tomorrow.
All right. Peace, y'all.